Hi, I'm Juan and today I'm taking you to the beautiful city of Sevilla, the capital of Andalusia and southern Spain. Sevilla, or Seville, is perfect for a weekend or short trip, whether you are into sightseeing, shopping or cultural experiences like flamenco. There's truly something for everyone here. Most people fly to Malaga on La Costa del Sol and only occasionally directly to Seville, because it's a smaller airport. We are starting our journey in late January, driving from our home at the Costa Tropical near Granada, and it's a rainy day with light drizzle and a relaxed 17 degrees. As we head towards Malaga, just before Malaga, we turn north into the hilly countryside, eventually reaching the flat plains. We are passing through places like Torre and Antequera itself. We arrive in Sevilla after about 3 hours of drive, and still greeted by drizzle and the Andalusian flag you see right there, which is green, white and green. After a quick check-in, we waste no time and head to the Palacio de las Dueñas. It's located in the northern part of the old town between the Barrio de Regina and San Julian. For about €13 per adult at that time, you can enter the courtyard through the staff at the entrance wasn't particularly enthusiastic. The drizzle continues, but it clears up next day. The palace dates back to the 15th century and you can see its age in the stables as you enter the first small garden. Despite the rain, the place is actually really stunning. There is an audio guide included in the ticket price, accessible via QR code at the ticket booth or on the ticket itself. For those who are a bit old school, there are also old school audio guides, those which you have to carry, right? So the audio guide points are marked throughout the palace and gardens. Doing that, they create like a suggested route, but you don't have to follow it strictly. We are not a big fan of audio guide, so we kind of left it out and just listened to it when we were interested in something particular. The palace belongs to the Alba family and showcases a mix of architectural styles, including Gothic and Renaissance. The interiors don't always match the courtyard, but the blend is really fascinating. So the palace is mostly wheelchair accessible, like most of the Spanish tourist attractions, obviously as much as the building allows only. Our verdict, it's actually, it's a beautiful palace with interesting architecture and interiors, but the €13 ticket price per person, per adult person, is really steep. Like if you're on the budget, you can skip this one or put it lower on your priority list, in my opinion. As you see, it's a really nice place, a nice blend of architectures, nice blend of insights, and it comes really down to what you like or not. Next we head to the Metropole Parasol, also known as Setas de Sevilla, the Mushrooms of Sevilla, which is a modern wooden structure on the Plaza de la Encarnación. And for €16 per adult, you can walk on the platform above and enjoy stunning views of the city, the cathedral, and the sunset. We knew it from another visit, and it was rainy, so we didn't go up there. And it's even more beautiful with sunshine, as you see. And in the evening, it's beautiful as well. It's lit up different colors, and around the plaza, you have a lot of cafes, cultural shows like flamenco or restaurants, whatever you like, you will find something. It's even more beautiful when you visit it with sunshine, as I said, but this is it. The structure itself is pretty big, by German architect Jürgen Meyer, and worth a visit, I think. We spent the rest of the day shopping and enjoying the city, knowing the day after would be a day full of sunshine and exciting stuff to see. So after a quick dinner, we returned to our hotel, and that's it. It was pretty close to the old town and it's nice. The next morning we had a hearty breakfast and pretty excited for this day because we plan to visit the Real Alcázar of Sevilla. And we could do it last time because it's actually closed partially when the king's family is there, so the royal family. So tickets should be purchased online in advance, starting at €15 to €16. They're a combination ticket with other sightseeing stuff, but book it in advance and you can find the links in the description below. I also have a guide written on our website, so check that out. Security is tight with ticket checks and airport system style scanners, but even though I carried my big backpack, it wasn't a problem to get through. The Alcázar is a breathtaking royal palace still in action actually, blending Moorish, Gothic and Renaissance styles and modern architecture, a bit like the Palacio de las Dueñas but more advanced and bigger. It's one of the oldest still used palaces in Europe and was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. Originally built as a Moorish fortress in the 10th century, it was later expanded by Christian rulers. We see that happening really often in the region of Andalusia for historical reasons. The gardens are vast and beautiful, filled with orange trees, fountains, pavilions. Peacocks roam freely here, symbolizing immortality, beauty and power, which is reflected in the palace's art and architecture. So you actually see all this blue and peacocks themed stuff everywhere. Game of Thrones fans might recognize some of the courtyards, as the Alcázar was filming location for the Kingdom of Dorne in the series. So Game of Thrones took part here. They actually filmed a lot of stuff in Spain. If you follow us, I will show you around a bit more in other videos, but yeah, here we are. The gardens are divided into several sections, 2 major sections, a landscape garden and a wider botanical garden. The entire palace is just stunning, and the 15 to 16 euro ticket is well worth it, especially compared to what we got before the day before. From what you can see here is just the beauty of Spain, literally. So I will let you here and just enjoy the moment. Here I'm just walking through one of the walls in the Alcázar, and you can see both the palace side and the garden side. And here you see free-running peacocks, and they are actually not really bothered by us humans, which I found pretty funny. And here he is, and he jumped back again. As you move through the gardens, you will have a lot of places where you can get some shadows and some relaxing break from the sunshine. And here they even put up a light show for the evening, so you can actually book a late evening trip through the gardens, and then you have like this light structures everywhere, and it's pretty beautiful. Yeah, from the Alcázar we walked through various parks to the Plaza de España, one of the most impressive squares in Spain and the true landmark of Sevilla, also shooting location for the one or other film. It was built in 1929 for the Ibero-American exhibition. It combines Renaissance, Baroque and Moorish styles, and the square is semi-circular, like 500 meters long, with a large fountain in the center, small canals with water and bridges. You can even rowboats and on the canal itself when the weather isn't too hot. I've experienced people trying that on 44 degrees in July, and they just make a break under the bridge and didn't really go on with the boats. And the square features ceramic benches representing Spain's provinces and some cities, each uniquely decorated. Like, it's a really great spot to visit it early in the morning because it's not so full there, or at best during sunset for the best lighting. Currently entry is free, but the city plans to introduce a fee to maintain the square due to littering by tourists. So they just leave trash. And so it might be a chance that you will have to pay a couple of euros to visit it. You will have flamenco shows there, or other cultural events often take place at the place, and it just really adds to the vibrant atmosphere Sevilla already has, and it's a wonderful place. And every time we are in Sevilla, we are going there, and it's just enjoyable just to sit down. And as you can see here, this is one of the small sections I mentioned earlier. And if you really want to spend your time, each one is individually specificated for the regions or cities they are representing. And it's really nice, as you see from the top. For the moviegoers from you might recognize this bridge and the setting from Star Wars and The Dictator. It's 2 films which were filmed here as well, and one of many filming locations. So right now we are moving to the center of the palace. I say it's not a palace, it's a place. And even here you see really detailed decorations, small architectural hints, and everything like related to the regions and cities of Spain. In the center here you can most likely visit and enjoy flamenco shows, and I'm just gonna leave this as a standalone for now for you to enjoy it. Yeah, I wish I would be that fit and enjoying life at fullest when I'm at that age. So that's just representative for Seville and especially the Andalusian region. Next, we visited the Rio Guadalquivir, one of Andalusia's most important rivers and the only really navigable river in Spain. And once you go from the Plaza de España, you can walk through a couple of park areas and then you will eventually reach the Rio Guadalquivir, which is a river. It played a key role in Sevilla's history and especially during the Golden Age when it was a major port for ships heading to the New World. You can enjoy boat rides, kayaking, paddleboarding, stand-up paddling or simply stroll along the promenade. This part of the river is clipped off basically from the main river, so it's really simple and easy. It's also nice boat tours on occasionally during sunsets. You can do whatever you want. Here you can see the Torre del Oro, a former watchtower and another symbol of Seville. It houses small museums about the city's maritime history, and across the river you can find the Triana district known for flamenco and ceramics, and the Puente de Triana, which is a bridge. We also visited the Plaza de Toros, which you can see on the right. And yeah, the Plaza de Toros de la Maestranza is the bull ring. The ticket cost 10 euros per person and the visit includes a museum showcasing the history of bullfighting, costumes, posters and equipment. Actually, I cheated a bit because after the Alcázar and the Plaza de España we had enough for the day and we went shopping, so we did visit it the other day, but you can visit it after the Plaza de España as well because it's on your way basically back to the inner city, and which is really nice. So yeah, as I said, the history of bullfighting is represented here, costumes, poster and equipment. You can also see a miniature of the arena, and yeah, the arena and the chapel of the bullfighters is also available to see for tourists or within the entrance fee basically. And while we are not really big fans of bullfighting, the historical and cultural aspect were fascinating. The oval-shaped arena, which this is not round, it looks round but it's actually oval, like egg-shaped. But yeah, it's oval shaped, it's kind of unique in Spain and it's built between 1749 and 1880, so they took a long time to build this, why ever? And it's unique in Spain and can hold up to 12,000 spectators, which for a bullfighting arena is a lot actually. Finally, we ended our trip at the Sevilla Cathedral, but before that we did actually enjoy the old town, had some, went through the alleys, enjoyed some tapas, some tortillas, some sweets, and yeah, you can really slow down here and enjoy life if you want to. Recommendable for Sevilla is actually maybe a 3-day trip at least, so you don't have to rush. So we take our small break, eat a pincho of tortilla. It's not a pincho actually, but it's a small piece of tortilla I have here, and then we head to the Seville Cathedral, which is really iconic, and the Giralda Tower, but I will come to that in a second. Just a short disclaimer, if you check the link in our description, we have an English website with guided tips, so you can find a post for Sevilla, where you can find all the information we just talked about, the links for where you can buy the tickets to Cathedral without going into tourist traps and whatsoever. Because if you go on the wrong website, you can easily spend 3 times of the normal price. And yeah, check out our website, and all the information you might need, you will find there. So the Sevilla Cathedral and the Giralda Tower, it's an old minaret which they kept in place. The tickets are between 13 or 14 or 6 euros or 6 euros reduced for elderly people. If you book on the site on the day, you pay a bit more, like 4 euros more. And if you book on the wrong site, yeah, you might pay triple amount. You should book in advance if it's possible, if you're going there during high season. The cathedral is the largest Gothic cathedral in the world. You know, Peter's Dome in Rome is a dome, but the pure Gothic cathedral, it's really huge. One of the biggest, or the biggest itself. And it was built on the side of a mosque. It's a really massive structure, as you can see, and it's a 30-meter high gold altar in there. It holds other smaller churches inside, and it's really, really worth a visit. And yeah, you should book in advance if you have the possibility to. And if you like this kind of stuff, you can easily spend 2 hours in there. This time we went not on the tower because we were there already 2 times. So we didn't step up the church tower where you have another beautiful view of the city. This one is a 30-meter high gold altar, which tells in small pieces the New or Old Testament, I think, in small reliefs or whatever how you want to say it. And it's, yeah, really impressive. Here is the monumental tomb of Christopher Columbus, Cristobal de Colón, and carried by the statues representing the 4 kingdoms of Spain at that time. I think it's Aragon, Navarra, and to the front we see El Castillo, like the fortress for Castilla, and to the left we see León for the lion, which is the kingdom of León of Spain. So yeah, they carried the good old Christopher Colón, which I think has more monuments, but here are maybe, or officially, it's his grave and the remains of Cristobal Colón. Yeah, the Giralda Tower originally is a minaret of a stunning views of the city. I put photos in here because instead of stairs, you have ramps, like making the climb easier, but it's really, really high. And yeah, since we have been there earlier, we didn't go up this time. So I have to place you with a couple of photos from last year. It's a really, really nice view, as you can see, and I cannot recommend to do that during high summer. Do it at least in the evening when you have a nice sunset, maybe. So yeah, after exploring the cathedral, we headed back to our car and wrapped up, basically. As I said, Sevilla is, forgive me for saying Sevilla, because I'm half Spanish, half German. It's Sevilla's the original name, and Seville just sounds wrong to me. Sevilla is perfect for 2 to 3 night stay. You can easily spend a night more, like 4 to 5 nights. But it's no beach there, so it's more of a city trips. I think 3 to 4 nights or 2 to 4 nights or something. It's a sweet spot where you can enjoy the city and don't have to rush through everything, and gives you time. I can recommend you to just visit 2 sites per day, because the city itself has a really nice vibe to it, and you should be able to enjoy it. Just don't rush through it. It's really, you might lose a lot of impressions there. If you're planning a visit, check out our website, as I said, for links for official ticket stores, where you can parking, where you can go eating, recommendations and stuff. That's it for our Sevilla trip right now. Right now we are heading back towards our home. We make a stop in Malaga and La Costa del Sol to visit my family. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful and added some spots to your bucket list for your Sevilla trip. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and share your feedback. Constructive feedback is welcome. And yeah, it's the first time I do a video like this. English is my 2nd or 3rd language even. And yeah, I hope it was enjoyable and it was beneficial for you to watch this. In case you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Till the next time. Bye bye.